this movie.
Padded Room Radio is back on the air. You maniacs, you're back? Are you really back again? You're still here with us. I don't believe it. My name is Darian. I am the captain of this pirate ship, and I have been for a very long time. My first mate, Dusty, is in the house.
Aye, Skipper.
What's going on, big dog?
Oh, back from the wilds of Northern California.
They're wild.
Yeah.
They are wild, bro. That's Bigfoot country.
That
right
is
there.
Bigfoot country. Yep.
Yeah.
Didn't see any big feet.
Oh, damn it.
Well,
all right. Yeah. Well, God damn it.
So I guess that's not good.
Okay.
Yeah, spent 11 days in a trailer with the family.
Is this part of a reality show, or I don't know. I don't know where you're going with
No,
this.
we do it every year. And
I know.
Every year I look forward to it, and then every about fifth day in, I'm
You're
like,
done. You're done.
Fuck. No. I heard you guys talking last week about it's not camping. It's
glamping. It's
right?
glamping, yeah.
We go to an RV park. I got
Sure.
a giant fucking fifth wheel.
Right.
I got a, 61-inch fucking TV in there.
Yeah.
But the thing they don't think about in these things, right? The shower. Okay?
Oh, yeah.
So, you know the size of me, right?
I'm familiar with it, yes.
The shower is about the size of a small phone booth.
Okay.
Okay? So, it's kind of the, half-ass scrubbing, right?
Yeah, you got to maneuver.
Yeah. So, and God forbid you drop the fucking soap.
You're not doing it.
I did it many times. And every time, fucking balls, I got to open the goddamn doors up.
Coming out?
And
you're finding the soap?
Big ass hanging out that's back. Woo! And picking up the soap. And, we're getting older, so things hang a little lower than they'd have before.
You ain't kidding there, Dusty.
So I'm sure that was a pretty picture walking in on me when I'm bending over picking up the soap out of the phone booth shower.
May I ask who walked in on you?
The Red Queen.
Everybody, she's used to it.
There's no locked door policies when you're living in tight confines like that,
dude.
right?
I'll go full Night of the Living Dead. I'll barricade myself in there. Nobody's seeing my
low-hanging fruit.
Nope. You got to pay for that.
So I was very happy to get back to the shower. That
Excellent.
was the one thing, yeah.
Speaking of pirate ships, my main wench is in the house. Monica, how are you tonight, love?
I am here. I'm good.
All right.
Good.
Doing all right? Mm-hmm. It's, what, you said 113 degrees in Arizona?
Yeah, tomorrow we're going to be 115.
Fuck your face. Get out of there. Why would you hang out for that? Get in the car and go, man.
Oh, you know what happened on the 4th?
What?
So that morning, I had to drug my big dog.
Of course
for
you
the
did.
Fireworks.
Yeah.
And so Friday night we started. Then Saturday morning, every morning we walk, and on the trail, I take two of them first, and they're so big I can't see what's ahead. And so all of a sudden I see her shaking her head. And I'm all, oh, what the fuck? This fucking scorpion, as big as my hand, stung her right in the nose.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I never seen one that big before.
Is that, deadly?
Well, for her, it wouldn't have been because she's 180 pounds. I was, contemplating, oh, my God, do I go to the vet? What do I do? And I looked it up. And it said for a 180-pound dog, they are able to dilute the poison. So she slept the rest of the day.
Okay. So you didn't have to drug her?
Right. That was cheap. It was a cheap drug.
Cheap drug.
But man, that thing was massive.
That's gross.
Yeah. First off, your dog weighs more than my son and my daughter combined.
Yeah.
So good job on that, I guess. Number two, I just want to know, right before she got stung, did you hear somebody go, "Get over here"? I would like to think that you did. Because when Scorpion strikes, "Get over here"!
No, he must have still been sleeping.
God damn it, man. Wake up. Right on. Well, I'm glad she's okay. All 180 pounds of her. Jesus
Good
Christ.
night. That's a big
I
dog.
think she weighs more than my wife, now that I think about it.
Yeah,
she's
guarantee
a
she
big
does.
girl.
Wow. I'm going to tell my wife later. She's going to be
She
excited to
might
hear
be
that.
more than you, or close to.
I think her and I, if we did like a rugby competition, it's going to be very close. I don't
Yeah.
know which way it's going.
Now, me, I could take her.
I'm glad she weighs more than me.
She weighs more than you, Monica?
Oh,
Yeah,
definitely.
I'm glad she weighs more than me. That's better.
So you just have that dog because you have skinny girl syndrome? And you're like, look at this fat bitch over here. Oh. Look at how good I look in my shirt.
You need to go on a diet.
God.
Becky, why can't you stop eating? Don't bother me, I'm starving!
Okay, we're done fat shaming Monica's dog. But we will come back to that later in the show. All right, you fucking maniacs. We got a horror show to do here. We got listener mail, horror news, all the fun stuff. I say we kick it with a little horror news, y'all.
Let's do it.
Horror news.
Oh, yeah. Dusty, what do you got for us this week?
Got a couple things. So we are getting the 35th anniversary of Terminator 2 coming back
boy.
to the theaters
Okay.
August 29th. So
Oh, fuck, we're old, man.
4K remastered kind of thing.
I remember seeing it in the theater when it first came out.
Me too. Yep.
Fucking shit. Okay.
I think it was one of the first R-rated movies I think I saw alone. You know, you used to have somebody go
Oh, yeah.
with you. You know?
Yeah.
But I mean, I think I was. What was that? It came out 35. So
What, 89?
was that 8? No, it was 92. I think
90-ish? 91, 92
91.
area?
91. Yeah. So I was only 11. So
Okay.
somehow I got in and I saw Terminator 2
Well
in the
done.
theater. So
Yeah.
anyway, so that's something to look forward to. And then Resident Evil comes out this week.
Looks good, man.
Looks real good.
Looks really
Red Queen
good.
and I are going to go check it out on Friday, so
Right
I'll
on.
report back next week.
Okay.
But before you go see that, if you're in our neck of the woods, they are putting together a Resident Evil experience at the Universal Horror Unleashed in Las Vegas.
Oh, nice.
It sounds fucking cool.
Nice.
It's kind of like you go through puzzles, and just like the game, right? So you have to go
Yeah.
through zones, right?
Yeah.
So you
gotta
get to the
find the
first zone,
keys.
find
Yeah.
the key, the clues, and everything. So it sounds like a big escape room,
Okay.
but with Resident Evil themes.
Sure.
With, they're talking. I'm assuming Pyramid Head's going to be, or not Pyramid Head, like Nemesis and
Yeah.
all the the known baddies,
Yeah.
and so it sounds really fucking cool. So it's running from July 9th through August 30th.
Cool.
If you're in the Las Vegas area, go check it out.
I will not be, but I will fantasize about doing it.
And then the last thing I had was they dropped the trailer for the new Halloween video game. They dropped another trailer. Watch it. It looks pretty cool. I mean, I like it the fact because it's along the same lines as all the Dead by Daylights, the Friday the 13th, the
Predator 1.
Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Yep.
So you can play co-op 1 versus 4 kind
Yep.
of thing where you're trying to escape Michael Myers, or the single player campaign is you are Michael Myers.
Okay.
And you work your way through basically the first movie, the original
Oh.
Halloween. So,
Okay.
the trailer looks pretty fucking cool. So and that's coming out September 6th, I believe, for PlayStation and all the main gaming consoles. So
Right on.
I might check that one out.
Yeah, I'm
just
into
for
that.
the single player campaign.
Sure.
And that's all I had.
All right. Monica, you got anything?
Yeah, I'm super stoked about this movie you guys should watch for. It's called The Boy from Below.
Okay.
Have you heard of this?
I feel like I've seen some internet clips.
I think you might like this. So
I might too.
It's going to be set in the 90s video store vibe. It's
Okay.
going to be Halloween night of 1997.
I'm
And get
sold
this.
already.
Yeah, get this. The town is called Carpenter Falls. I was like, oh, I
A little
see
on the
here.
nose there, but all right.
And you might know this girl. I just found out she was a director, also writer, Spooky Madison.
I've heard of her for sure. I think she, you know what? I think I've seen her on some of those on Shudder when they do like Horror's Best.
Oh,
you
yeah.
know what I'm saying? I think
Curator collections.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think she's been on there.
Okay.
Yeah, so she also stars in it with Dee Wallace. So
Dee Wallace is still kicking, huh?
Let's trot her out for another movie.
I'm pretty cool that she's still around making horror movies.
Sure.
But that comes out August 11th.
All right.
And then the other one on 9/15, we got another one. It's called Gator Face. Supposedly they used real gators in this movie.
Of course they did.
But no gators were harmed in the filming of this movie.
But so this one is, I guess, about a cult that is feeding people to gators.
Okay.
So watch for that one on 9/15.
So they
All
kind
right.
of ripped off Dangerous Animals.
A little bit.
The shark thing.
Yeah.
And then have you guys seen the trailers for the end of Oak Street?
Yes.
Yes.
Looks pretty cool.
Yeah. I'm into that.
Yeah. 8/14, it'll be coming out. So look for that one
We'll
too.
probably go check that out in the theater. It
Nice.
definitely looks like a theater type movie.
Yes, you need big screen
Big
and
screen,
loud.
yeah.
Yeah. Big time.
And
I'm just
that's
curious,
all
like
I got.
how they,
Yeah.
why it happened. You've seen the trailers,
Yeah.
obviously. Like their whole street gets picked up and put down in like a
Oh.
prehistoric,
Yeah.
like land.
Well,
Yes.
what I read about it was it said it was a like cosmic event that rips through their street.
Space and time kind of
I'm
thing.
sure they're going to make it make sense somehow, some
So
way.
I know I'm kind of like, oh, Anne Hathaway, but I think I can get over it.
And then who is the guy in there? The guy is he's a familiar dude too. What is his name? The dad that plays the dad. You had to look. I can't remember.
I don't remember seeing
I
a
don't
dad
either.
or anybody.
The
that-
husband, or because it's a family. It's Anne
Jumped out at
Hathaway's husband is played by another kind of big namer. I can't remember who it
Yeah,
was.
let's see if I can get it. Oh, Ewan McGregor.
Ewan McGregor.
Oh, is
Yes.
that who it is?
Yes.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Yeah.
Very unlikely couple. but
Yeah.
Whatever.
But no, it looks good.
She's way too hot for him, right, Monica?
Well, okay, let's put it that way.
Right on, dudes. You got anything else there, Miss Monica?
No, that's all.
Dudes. Have you guys ever heard of something called Siren Head?
No.
It is. I can only explain it as like a weird internet clip that went viral. It's basically, if our kids were still here, they could explain it to us. But it's like a big monster that has a siren for a head, like a police siren.
Oh.
And it walks around and it like kicks people's houses over.
Okay.
And it like the siren goes off. I think there may be a video game, something.
Okay.
Probably some kind of an iOS thing, but like the siren goes off, you got to haul ass, or this thing is going to come step on you. Now being made into a full-length feature film by Zach Greger and Brian Duffield.
Okay.
So I don't know. Ask your kids about Siren Head.
I'll ask
I
them when they
guess.
come back.
This is
that sounds silly.
Yeah, it does.
it theoretically yes, but I don't know. Maybe if you watch the clips, they're kind of creepy. It's just a big gangly guy with a siren for a head, and he walks around kicking over power lines and stuff.
Okay.
I don't know what to tell you, man. Have you guys ever heard of something called SCP?
SCP, no.
SCP stands for Secure, Contain, and Protect.
Okay.
Basically, what it is right now,
Quarantine protocols or something like that?
kind of, yes, but it's all like paranormal based, but with like this very dry, almost Nazi German military protocol behind it to where like we send this guy in, he doesn't come out, it's fine. We send another guy in, he doesn't come out, it's fine. And it just goes. It started off as a podcast called the SCP Experience. Every week you get another episode about SCP.0056, which happens to be a stairway somewhere in Ohio that just keeps going down and down, and we can't get to the bottom of it. So we keep grabbing like random prisoners and sending them down there with helmet cams on. It just goes on, and then like it just I can't even explain it anymore because there's so many fucking episodes, and like the artwork behind it, it's really got like a kind of a internet viral / cult following. It's a big deal to people that are.
It kind of sounds like the Backrooms because like I don't want to blow the movie, but the organization was sending people in to try to figure out the end of the Backrooms.
Yeah.
Just like that.
But that's only one SCP, SCP case.
Right,
there's another one where like some kids walk into an abandoned warehouse and immediately get sucked into a extra dimensional game show.
Okay.
It's very ridiculous. And some of them are like kind of fun and cheeky a little bit. Other ones, it's like, oh my god, she's getting raped by this mechanical thing.
Is this like a YouTube thing or a podcast?
It's a podcast right now. It started off as a podcast, and then it became like a couple of iOS games.
Oh, okay.
And then it became like I think there is like a YouTube channel. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the next installment of VHS is going to be VHS SCP.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that'll be something cool to look forward to. I don't know which direction they're going to go with it, but should be cool. I've listened to the podcast for quite a while. It's definitely something worth checking out. Here's something probably not as much worth checking out.
Okay.
It is Water Park Shark, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, good Lord.
Sharks in a water park. Because that makes sense.
Yeah.
Brought to you from the same people that brought us Sharknado, now available streaming. If you need to pause this podcast and go find Water Park Shark, go right ahead. We'll wait for you. It's fine.
Oh shit!
You brought up the Backrooms. A24 has just released a 1-hour backroom ambiance video on YouTube.
So like it's just a video playing of the Backrooms.
Basically, yes.
So it's like those Yule log things or in the Ghoul logs they have at Halloween where it just keeps playing like fire.
Yes.
It keeps going.
Kind of. I started it in my office before I left work. I put it on repeat. We'll see what it's doing when I come back.
Oh.
From what I gathered, it was just like a couple of pans like around the hallways and the different offices and things like that, like lights are flickering. But I didn't hang around too long because I didn't want to be there anymore.
Yeah.
Lastly, this is probably some bad news for most of us. Sony will stop releasing games physically on disc in 2028.
That's bullshit.
You will have to download your shit from now on, which kind of sucks.
Unfreaking loading them from the system and reloading them because I have like the first gen PS5 and it's got the shit like 500 gigs or whatever it is storage. Oh, yeah. And you got like 4 games on there. You got to delete one before you put it in the wall.
Yeah, I got the same shit. Yeah,
bullshit.
It's a pain in the ass. Yeah. So that's what we have to look forward to.
Great,
everybody.
And they're trying to put GameStop out of business because what do you do when you get sick of games? You go trade them in and get a new one.
Yeah.
Now I can't do that anymore.
Well, I don't know that I'm as mad at that because you take your used games in there, they're giving you pennies on the dollar for them.
Yeah, but it's something.
It's true. It is.
It could either sit on the shelf and you never play it again, or give you $15 for it and then put it towards your next $80 purchase.
Let me ask you this. Do you have the same fucking panic attack, remorseful thing that I do, where you trade the game in and then a week and a half later you're like, oh, I really wish I had that game back.
Never.
Maybe I'll go buy it again for $35 even though they gave me $6 for it.
Nope. I only keep the ones I know I'll play again.
Well, look at you.
Yep. I am not a sentimental fella.
I am. God damn it. It's fine. Right on. That's all we got on the horror news. I guess it's time for some listener mail, y'all.
All right.
Listener mail.
I wonder if you can get it on Audible because I don't read. I just listen.
Me too. All right, motherfuckers, we've got a couple of emails here and some voicemails. Let's start it off with our main man, Tim, all the way from Sydney, Australia. Subject line, my favorite horror movie. Hello, friends. How are we doing this week? I'm good. Thanks for asking. So, Terradome time. Great idea, but I can see this turning into some disagreements, which is always fun. So my favorite horror film is Jaws. This comes as a shock to absolutely no one, I'm sure, but put me down for Jaws to represent me. I got the chance to see Obsession this week. I'll say it's a good movie, well done, very well acted, some cool scenes, but I think the hype got to me. I'm going to rewatch it as soon as it comes out. Hopefully it will be better. I'm going to see Evil Dead Burn this week, so I'll keep you posted on my thoughts. That's it for me. Talk to you guys later. Stay cool. Much love, Tim.
All right, Tim.
Right on, Tim.
Oh, I guess I was wrong. I'm not going to see Resident Evil. I'm going to see Evil Dead Burn.
Okay.
So, yeah, I'm super stoked about that.
That sounds even better,
Even
actually.
better, yeah.
So, here's what I'm thinking for this upcoming Terradome. What I would like to do, and you guys reach out with your feedback or let me know if you have any thoughts. We have, we'll do the same 32 brackets. We're going to do one side, which would be, I guess, the East Coast Conference, will be good horror movies that we all know and love.
Okay.
You got your Jaws, you got your Shining, your Thing, Texas Chainsaw Massacre, Night of the Living Dead. Those are going to be the established classics.
Okay.
The other side is going to be our guilty pleasure movies.
Okay.
And I could probably fill that bracket all by myself, but I won't. So, and then we'll see which side kind of stacks up. What do you think of that, Monica?
Okay. I was kind of thinking if Tim is picking Jaws, we three would come up with a movie like, just for example, Sharknado.
Oh, God. See
you
that?
know, just something like that. We're going to verse his movie with our movie, and then the people vote.
If anybody votes for Sharknado over Jaws, they're no longer allowed to listen to this podcast.
I'm just throwing it out there as an example. We
Okay.
can pick any shark movie that we think is great.
Okay.
There's so many good
Sure.
ones that we could throw up against his movie.
Sure. We'll put our picks into the other column, the guilty pleasure column.
So, yeah, whatever the
Okay.
listeners. So the listeners come up with 16, and then we'll, like, directly
Yeah, a silly
affiliate.
fucking example.
Yeah.
There it is, dude. Let's do that. Right on.
But then how, like, when they carry on, you know, what if what if the challenger wins?
Then that'll happen.
And then we got to do. Then they, like,
Well, no,
Sharknado would verse like Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
No, we'll already have the bracket.
Okay, I got to look it out on paper. I'm a visual guy.
Okay, all right. I got you, Dusty.
Yeah.
Don't worry about a thing there. You just sit there and look pretty.
That's what I do best.
Right on. Thanks for writing in, Tim. We got you locked in with Jaws. We got some voicemails coming at us here. Here comes our main man in Alabama. Alan's in the house.
Going on, Ellen?
Added room, what's up?
What's
Hope
up, big
everybody
dog?
had a good 4th of July. Everybody's got all their fingers, toes, eyeballs, all that good stuff.
Funny you bring up
How
toes.
Anyway, Mr. Darian, I do believe your Stepfather 2.
You're close
Let's
enough.
see, I've watched Ready or Not 2.
Oh.
I enjoyed it
Okay.
with the kid. Basically, I don't think there's anything that, you know, she's going to be watch pretty much whatever. We, you know, said something about her not wanting to watch stuff that would spike her anxiety or whatever. Well, that's gone out the window. We showed her Sinister.
Oh, you're
She's
good.
seen all 4 of the Conjuring movies now. They did
Yeah, your money.
Paranormal Activity. All of them up to next to kin. Last night we watched the first Friday the 13th and the Autopsy of Jane Doe.
Oh, you're golden, dude.
So
Yeah.
far, she seems
She's
to be
good.
liking all of
Yeah.
it. Anyway, hope everybody's good. Talk to y'all later. Bye.
Thanks, buddy.
Beautiful. Thanks for calling in, Alan. I mean, like, as far if anxiety is what you're worried about, I think you're okay. I just for my own personal like state of mind, I would stay away from the rape revenge stuff because I
Yeah.
don't think she needs that just yet. But I don't know. I mean, if she's seen it already, then who cares? But other than that, I mean, she definitely doesn't need necromantic. I would venture away from
High Tension, Martyrs, like any of that shit.
yeah, maybe that. Maybe the I Spit on Your Grave remake. I still think the original is mostly comedy, in my opinion.
Oh yeah.
Well, Cannibal Holocaust. You don't want to see her. You don't want her seeing monkeys get their faces chopped off and turtles getting split open and that stuff. I don't think. But Monica, what do you think? Is there any movies that Alan should avoid for the kid?
Honestly, I don't think so.
No, you good? Monica's hard, dude.
Throw her in the deep end, baby.
Yeah, Monica's hard.
I think the rape movies should teach her how to be a tough chick.
Okay.
What to look out for.
Sure.
But I don't really. I just can't think of anything that would be inappropriate or scary.
I mean, like anything with hardcore penetration, I would say.
Well,
like that fucking French movie we watched last week. Jesus. Should put a disclaimer on that thing.
I wouldn't recommend that one. But, I mean, a lot of the movies we watch don't have that kind of stuff in
True,
it.
true.
But definitely, I would... I'd let my kid watch everything.
Your 180-pound kid. Yeah. That drags you around the dog park twice a day.
The only thing she won't show him is cats.
That's right. Oh, shit. Wreck my fucking living room. Right on, man. Well, thanks for calling in, Alan, and thank you, Tim, for writing in. Like I said, we got till the first week in August before we actually launch this version of the Terror Dome. We'll kick it off then, but Tim will go ahead and pencil you in for Jaws. If you have any guilty pleasure movies that you love, but you know are absolutely terrible, and you still love them anyway, that's what we want to hear about.
So like movies that are on the D-Man's top 10
of all
time.
I could fill up that bracket easily by myself. No problem. In the meantime, ladies and gentlemen, I think it's time for a movie.
Right.
What do you do exactly?
I take pictures of mannequins. I try to bring them to life.
Would you like to see my work? I think you're incredibly talented.
You may just have found the last true romantic.
I don't know about all that.
Stop staring. You're missing a movie.
That's right, bros. We are talking about Maniac from 2012. This one is directed by Frank Calhoun, written by Alexandra Aja. Got 6.1 stars on IMDb. Stars Elijah Wood, Nora Alvender, and Marika Olivio, who we're going to talk quite a bit about here in the coming weeks. She's got some assets.
Now, is she Anne or the what do you call it? The curtain dancer.
The curtain dance. What is a curtain dancer?
I don't know. You remember like this? Well, we'll get to it.
Okay.
The second kill or third kill?
No. She was Frank's mom.
Oh.
Yeah, buddy. Hey-o.
All right. Yeah.
Right on, man. So this is the remake of the 1980 classic Maniac. This one takes a different stylistic direction, let's just say. First and foremost, we're not in New York anymore. We're in Los Angeles. And at first I was kind of upset by that because I felt like New York was like one of the characters in the movie. But thinking about it now, like if you tried to remake this movie in 2012 New York, it would be very sanitized. There would be a lot of like TGI Fridays and things like that. You wouldn't have that greasy, grimy, disgusting vibe that you got in the original Maniac. However, Los Angeles, you can still find the greasy, grimy disgustingness
out in plain sight.
Everywhere. It's everywhere, baby.
I'm sure they'll get it cleaned up before the Olympics.
I don't think they will.
They'll just shuttle all the greasy grimies into one fucking place.
And then they'll bring them all back as soon as the Olympics are over. It's going to be gross.
Can't look bad for the rest of the world.
It's a different vibe, this movie, starting off with. And I'm not getting into the directorial stylings just yet, but it's still gross. Like the atmosphere is nasty. It's still funky and dirty, and there's a lot of like weird sexual situations coming at us. We're going to start right off with a young lady coming out of a nightclub, very attractive. Her friend is wanting to get her in a cab to take her home, but she's like, I'll just walk. I'll just walk. It's not that far. And our maniac, quote unquote, this time is going to be entirely POV. Now, he's played by Elijah Wood, and he's playing Frank, our titular maniac, so to speak. But the only time we actually get to see Elijah Wood is anytime he walks by a mirror or looks at himself in like a reflective surface or anything like that. Or even like when he's uploading pictures to his dating profile. Other than that, we're locked into POV land. It's like the first minute and a half of Halloween, but the entire movie, pretty much.
I did notice they did show him as, I guess you could say, third person in a couple of the kills when he's actually making the kills. Like the second one and then the third one that kind of pans around and shows exactly what he's doing, like third person wise.
Yes.
But that's it. Other than that, it's all POV.
Yeah. And that's pretty much where we're going to stay the whole movie. It's kind of cool. I like it.
Yeah, it's a neat concept.
Yeah, and we get like some very artistic stylings, like in dealing with his medication, things. His vision gets a little wacky. A lot of flashbacks and things like visualizations with his mom. We'll get into that in a second. But we're not even into the opening credits yet here, and we're already in kill territory because Frank is going to follow this young lady home, very sexy, walks into her apartment building, cuts the power to her particular hallway, and then as she's trying to get into the door, she sees him. She's freaked out by him. As she's about to get into the door, he just takes his knife and jams it right up her underneath the soft palate, I guess. The
jaw.
The chin goes up through the chin into the brain. And then we get a very cool little synopsis here of like him scalping her, but like with his own, I guess, visions of like panicked mom running around or something like that. And she just kind of goes limp, and he takes the scalp and goes on about his merry way.
Now, do we think it's that easy?
This was a very easy scalping.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He just basically put a slit across her forehead and pulled it off.
And then she just kind of...
Yeah.
Well, I think she was not only a member of the Hair Club for Men, she was also the president, Dustin.
Yeah, every scalping he does seems like it's far too easy.
Well, not so much. One of them, like, he had to, like, get in there and dig. But we'll get into that in a second. From there, we're going to cut to Frank's home life. It's not that dissimilar from what we saw in the original. He's got himself a very Art Deco apartment / possible condo. It's actually on top of a storefront, but we'll get more into that in a second. We have our mannequins. Not to worry about that. They're all there. Frank actually, in this iteration, has made a living out of restoring mannequins. And he's got like a storefront. Apparently this business has been passed down from generation to generation. And he's got like a weird reverence for the mannequins and like fixing them up and getting the skin tone right. And this one's from the 30s and that one's from the 60s and so on and so forth. It's a big deal.
After we find out like about Mom, there's no way that fucking hussy's doing this kind of stuff for work.
No.
So it must have been Grandpa or
Sure.
maybe Dad before he split kind of thing. Or
And then she was just selling them off
I don't know.
pay for
whatever.
cocaine. I don't know. We'll get into that. Now we're going to cut to Frank's nightlife. He has uploaded himself a dating profile on a weird LA dating website, and he calls himself I Am Timid, and he hooks up with a young lady called Red Lucy 86. And they have a little back and forth, and he sends her pictures of himself. This is where we find out that it is, in fact, actually Elijah Wood.
yeah, she pictured him as a kid and whatnot.
Yeah, and I mean, Monica, how do you feel about Elijah Wood? Is he good looking or no?
Oh, hell no.
No, even in this movie where they tried to creep him out?
He's a beady little guy.
A beady little guy.
Little guy.
Beady-eyed
Yeah.
little guy.
Beady-eyed? You don't find
Yeah,
that
and
intense?
he should go to Men's Hair Club.
Well, I mean, I think, I don't know. I think they probably tried to creepy him up a little bit for this one. But for whatever reason, Red Lucy 86 is all about I Am Timid. So they make arrangements to hook up at a what appears to be a very nice Chinese restaurant. I like Lucy.
I bet you do.
I could see myself going home with Lucy.
I've known a few Lucys in my day.
Hey!
In my single days.
Yeah, they don't hang around long, but they're fun to play with. Lucy is, she's got a lip ring, she's got the red curly hair. She looks very much like a girl that is looking for a good time. Like, she's not here to meet her future fiancé.
No, she just wants a good dickin'.
She's looking to get her body rocked and then be on to the next one. And that's fine. Hey, more power to her is what I say. Frank is there. They're having some drinks, and this is where we get a little snapshot of Frank's psychosis. All of a sudden, he starts looking around, and everybody in the restaurant is silently staring at him. And he's like, oh, God. Oh, I'm having a migraine. Oh, let me just go to the bathroom real quick. This is how you know Lucy doesn't give a shit about anything, because she is still down to play after this weird psychotic episode.
Yep. And he probably went to the bathroom for a while, so, you know, a normal person would think he's going in there and
Take a leak.
just blowing mud.
Oh, yeah, or that too. Either way, he's in there for a while. He takes his pills. He comes back. Everything's cool. Lucy's like, I had a really good time with you tonight. And Frank's like, yeah. Frank has this he's got a creepy vibe to him. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Like, he talks very low and quiet and methodical. There's no small talk. It's all just, I had a good time too, Lucy. I think I'd like to see you again if that's possible. Is that hot, Monica? Are you into that?
I was just thinking, if I heard somebody talk like that, I'd be like, hell no, dude, go fuck yourself.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, Elijah Wood, maybe not a handsome guy. I can't say for sure. But then he lays on this, hello, yes, nice to meet you. Would you like some chicken chow mein with that? I don't know, dude. I feel like I would be bored. But I don't think Lucy came here looking for a meeting. She was sopping wet when she walked in the door, and Frank happened to scratch that itch. So here we go. Taking him back to her place. She's horny from the get-go. She's like rubbing on him as they're driving. Get back there. She puts on that fucking song, dude.
Yep.
It's called, I wrote it down. I had to Google it. It's Goodbye Horses by Lazarus.
Yep.
I'm going to play
Wild
it.
Bill's song.
Yeah, I'm going to play it during the break.
All right.
Dude, if he's not going to kill her, she's going to kill him.
If you ever watched a horror movie in your life, that's foreshadowing.
Yeah, that's what it is, dude.
Well, if you've seen Silence of the Lambs.
Silence of the Lambs, mainly. I'd fuck me.
Yeah.
I'd fuck Lucy. Lucy pours him a drink, and he's like, oh, I should go. I have to drive all the way home. And she's like, you don't have to drive home right now. It comes back out in her underwear, and then she pulls her boobs out, and they start making out, and then he's like slamming her into the wall, and she's like, oh, you like it rough. I might actually ask Lucy to marry me at that point. We are going to have some fun, me and you, Lucy.
Yeah, she's a little light up on top for my tastes. You know,
I prefer
you know how I roll.
some assets, but I'm okay with it. At this point, like, they get a little rough. She pulls her boobs out. He's grabbing them. And then he basically strangles her there in the bedroom while watching himself on the ceiling mirror, which is also a nice touch. And then he scalps her and takes the scalp home. Okay, that's our second kill of the evening. Unfortunate. I was hoping to see more of Lucy. Lucy Goosey. This is where we get a snapshot of Frank's home life. Now, we saw the storefront, we saw the mannequins, we saw the Art Deco apartment. Now we're going to get to see the mannequins that he, like, has relationships with. He's got one in his bed covered up by the blankets. He brings in this second one with Lucy's scalp stapled onto its head. And he's like, oh, you guys are going to get along great. Lucy, this is my girlfriend. And the girlfriend is there under the covers. But then he, like, periodically looks back at the mannequin, and it's alive, Lucy. And she's like, oh, sweet. But then he looks back at the girlfriend, and she's still a mannequin. So that kind of goes back and forth a little bit. He's a nutsack. All right, he's a nutsack. We already knew that. From there, we go to like another cat and mouse game. Basically, Frank, if I'm understanding this correctly, and maybe you guys correct me if I'm wrong, Frank just basically drives the streets of Los Angeles at night, waiting for some young lady to strike his fancy, and then he follows her around and creeps.
That's the impression I got.
Okay, good. I'm glad. I felt like there was maybe some kind of like hidden meaning or understated relationship that he had with these young ladies. But regardless, now he's back on the streets looking for his next lady friend, and he comes across a gym session.
Some fancy gym thing in L.A. where they're doing like
the fucking
curtain dancing.
That's what the curtain dancing is. I always thought of those things as ribbons. I don't know.
It's a big hanging curtain.
It's a big hanging sheet, and you wrap yourself up.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, whatever.
You wrap yourself up in it. You spin around. It's kind of like pole dancing, but not with a pole. With more of a. You keep your tits in, I guess. I don't know, man.
Well, there's pole dancing classes,
right?
To work up a sweat.
This is some kind of a workout, spinning around in this sheet thing, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know what it is, but
it's an LA thing, man. We're never gonna understand.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
He's there, and he's got his eye on this chick, and then he follows her back to the dressing room. We get to see her take her top off for a few minutes.
So, my question: all these stalks that he does, right? How the fuck does he get into women's locker room in a locker, nonetheless?
I cannot tell.
He seems to always be in the right place at the right time. He's like a ninja.
Well, I think what there's an app called LA Slats.
Okay.
And it's just slats that you can go and look through to see tits.
Okay.
So I'm a
so that
subscriber.
Wasn't a locker. Okay.
Yeah, I'm looking to start up Reno Slats here.
All right.
I don't know, man. No, it's a good point because, like, you just see him, like, follow her, and then he ducks behind something, then he ducks behind something else, and before you know it, he's looking through slats, and there's tits.
Yep.
And she's kind of like, I feel like somebody's watching me. Oh. So she gets dressed and leaves. He follows her onto a train, off of a train. I think this was kind of the homage to the original Nurses in the first one.
Yeah.
Because this goes on for a hot minute. Eventually, it gets back to her apartment where he strangles her and kills her. And
this was the kill where he was hiding under the car.
Oh, that's right.
Took out the Achilles.
Oh, that's right.
That was gnarly.
Yeah. And then we got the throwback to the original poster art.
Holding the scalp.
Holding the head with
the knife.
Yeah. And you get that. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So that's basically how that went down. And again, we're right back in gonzo horror movie territory here, inmates, because psychology and tension building withstanding, this is basically just a series of kills drawn out over an hour and a half. We're 3 kills in now. This is about the part in the original movie where Frank encounters the photographer, so this is exactly what's going to happen here. We have a pretty attractive young French lady, photographer. She's doing some kind of an art project on mannequins, and she happens across Frank's storefront where he's got all of his mannequins. He sees her out there taking pictures, so he opens up the door and starts talking to her. Again, with this weird monochromatic, "Hi, nice to meet you. Yes, I have mannequins. Would you like to see more of them?"
That's a red flag.
That's a little creepy.
Yeah. Come into my creepy mannequin
You want to
lair.
see my mannequin store? Don't worry about my mom. She's dead. What? It's weird, man. But apparently LA chicks are wildly turned on by this. So she's all about this guy and his mannequins. So she goes in there, starts taking pictures of the mannequins. Her name's Anna. She's pretty hot. They're hitting it off somehow, some way. I think it's like this weird LA art vibe of like, oh, he's like a weird tortured soul and he's got a skewed perspective on reality with his mannequins, just like me. Oh, I'm so hot for him. I don't know, man.
Well, we come to find out that she was not hot for him. She was.
Well, I think he was on his way to getting jerked off, at the very least.
Okay.
Well, we'll get more into that as the story goes on. Regardless, they now have like this budding friendship going on. She never tells him. Well, she does, but not for a while.
Not until like the second date.
That she has a fucking boyfriend.
Yeah.
No, okay. I'm down to hang, and I'm down to go see a movie, and I'm down to get drinks and stuff, but you gotta let me know. Am I gonna get my dick sucked or not? Because if not, that's cool. It's fine. I'll be on my merry way. But don't pretend like you're gonna do it and then not do it. That's just gonna...
She was using him for his mannequins.
Take the fucking mannequins. Get out of here. But regardless, he's like she's all into these mannequins, and he's got a backstory for each one. This one is from the 30s. I restored it from using plastic and fiberglass. This one I had to color match for the... Oh, get the fuck out of here, man. Nobody cares. Except for Anna, who's wildly hot for all this mannequin talk.
Yeah, does anybody really care about restoring mannequins?
No!
I thought it was very odd.
Dude, I can 3D print you a mannequin. It'll be ready in 2 hours. Right now. You tell me what you want. Black, white, big boobs, little boobs. I'll make it. I'll make it happen. Nobody cares. Well, apparently somebody does, or at least for the purposes of this film. Somehow he has carved a living out of this, and he's got the storefront and the apartment on top. He shows her the storefront. That leads to the friendship. From there, they go to the movies. He's just staring at her the whole time. Now, she has to know that he's into her, right?
Oh, yeah.
She
was kind of, I think, trying to drag him along so he'd help her.
Okay.
I think she's being, she's using him.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, well, that makes more sense than anything I could come up with. But at the same time... well, we'll get into that. So the crux of this little B storyline here is that she's got a big art display, like showing at a local gallery, and she would like to use some of his mannequins to basically display there at the gallery with the pictures that she's taken of his mannequins. Okay, so he's going to, like, rent them to her, I think. He's now creepily stalking her, which is great. He follows her to the gallery, and he's watching her and talking to her on the phone at the same time. He sees her kiss another dude, but not, like, in a sexual way, like a French kind of a mwah, mwah, mwah kind of a thing. So,
I could tell just by watching the interaction between the two of them that the guy was gay.
You think so? Just that interaction?
Of course.
Okay.
Yeah,
it was the scarf, wasn't it?
Well,
whenever I see a dude wearing I see a dude wearing a scarf, that's a homo. I'll tell you right now, that dude is a homo. I don't know, man, but you could be right. Well, you are right, but we'll get more to that in a second. But he sees that and he's like, "Oh yeah, I was just coming to see how you're doing with my mannequins." And she's like, "Oh my God, I'm so busy. I can't talk right now, but I get back to you." And then they go out on another date to the movies where he has like a psychotic episode and sees like the killing of Lucy on the movie theater. They're watching The Cabinet of Dr. Caligari. But for a second it goes to black and white, him killing Lucy. And the whole time he's staring at Anna and she's like, "You're going to miss the movie if you keep looking at me. You should watch the movie." When they leave the movie theater, she's like, "Oh, my boyfriend is at the bar. Maybe you want to come have a drink with us?" And he's like, "Oh, your boyfriend. Oh, no, gotta go. I gotta go right now. I'm out of here." So he takes off. And now he's kind of like, do you think he was into her or he just wanted to kill her and take her scalp?
I think he was into her, or else he would have killed her by already.
That's a good point.
I think he's wanted to, like,
try to
have something with
not
her.
be a psycho.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's a good point. So that sucks. Now it's the night of the big art showing, gathering, whatever you call that. The big premiere there at the art gallery. She talks Frank into going. Frank goes down there. We get to meet the boyfriend. He's a real prick.
Douchebag.
He looks like a seal, but with better skin. I guess
Okay.
I guess he's some kind of a musician or something. But he confronts Frank in the bathroom, and he's like, "Oh, you're a fag, huh?" Frank's like, "What?" He's like, "Oh yeah, no, Anna loves hanging around gay guys because she knows that they're not going to try to fuck her." And he's like, well, okay." And then the boyfriend washes his hands.
I'm not gay, and the boyfriend basically had to
wipes his hands on him to
basically
show him,
piss on him like he's
showing male
dominance.
Yeah. And Frank's like, "What the?" The boyfriend leaves. We meet some of Anna's other friends, as Dusty alluded to. They're a bunch of gay actors and artisans and
Stylists.
I bet there's a beat poet in there somewhere. We also meet
Barista?
Absolutely. And let's be real. They're all waiters and valet drivers is what they really are. But we also meet Anna's art agent, I think, the old lady. And she's a bit of a snatch. She's like, "Oh, my God, you're the mannequin guy? Listen, I know a dude that loves to smash worthless crap. And he would love to get his hands on your mannequins, okay?" And Frank's like, "Well, these mannequins I put a lot of time and effort into restoring, so I don't know that I want them smashed."
Okay, you're weird.
Yeah.
Fuck off.
Okay, I'm drunk and I'm horny. So now Frank's all pissed off about the boyfriend and this snatchy art agent, so he follows her home to her very upscale L.A. apartment where she gets in the bath and then he drowns her in the bathtub. But doesn't really kill her, because this is kind of like the homage to the bathtub scene that we saw in the last movie. Minus the necklace, he just pulls her out of the bathtub, and he's like, he gets the same thing that Joe Spinell did in the first movie. He's like talking to her like she's his mom. "Oh my God, you shouldn't have left me. I loved you, but you brought all those dudes home." And I should mention periodically throughout this movie, we get some flashbacks to Frank's actual mom, who was played by America Olivio, who's got a banging body on her. And we get to see her do some cocaine and get down with not one but two dudes.
Oh, yeah.
Her
appetites are fierce.
And at one point, I don't know if it happened or not, or maybe just in his imagination, but she's getting banged like on a side street by a random dude. Against a pole?
Yeah.
You dirty, dirty girl. I want to meet Frank's mom. Oh, it's nasty, Monica. Is that hot? Two guys and cocaine or no?
That one wasn't hot, but the street one, that was something.
That was a little bit of something.
Oh, Monica!
Hey, now let's find us a quiet street corner, shall we? It's fine.
When you're a redneck, you find a stump in the woods.
That's true. You just find a dark spot where your buddies can't find you for 30 seconds.
Been there, done that.
So that's kind of gnarly. He eventually kills her, but we get the whole monologue about, oh, Mom, you shouldn't have done this, you shouldn't have done that. Scalps her, of course. That sucks. And now we cut to the next day, or within the next day or two. He calls Anna to check on her. Anna is distraught because she finds out that her art agent has been killed right after the big gallery viewing. And she's like, oh, my God, I wanted to take her home, but she just wanted to walk. And then she got in the cab by herself. And Frank is like, oh, my God, I need to come to your apartment and comfort you. So Frank goes to her apartment. One of the gay dudes is there, and he's like, yeah, oh my God, take good care of her, Frank. I'm going to be in a commercial in the morning, so I got to leave. I don't think he actually left. I think he just went and stood outside the front door.
It took him a little while. She said he was her next door neighbor.
Oh, did she?
Yeah.
I didn't catch that
She
part.
was hollering at him when it all goes down, so I
Yeah.
think he heard her.
Okay, well, that makes a lot more sense, because I was like, did he actually leave, or did he just go stand in the hallway?
Yeah, no, he's her neighbor.
Okay, that makes way more sense. Frank, unfortunately, being the dumb shit that he is, divulges a little too much information while he's trying to comfort Anna. And I'm telling you, man, if he had just kept his fucking mouth shut and been like, oh, so sorry, he probably could have got at least a blowy.
Yeah, she was digging the massage.
She
I guess.
was,
Yeah.
and she took her sweater off, and she was talking about what a prick her boyfriend is and how they're not together anymore. Frank just gotta get, but he says something about she lived 3 blocks away, and then Anna's like, how could you possibly know that? And she's like, no, wait, I'm here to comfort you. And then, of course, that's when Anna does the math and grabs a knife and starts trying to fight Frank off. Big cat and mouse game going on around the apartment here. The gay guy comes back in about halfway through. He's like, oh, my God, what happened? But he catches a meat cleaver to the face, kills him.
That was a good one.
Yeah.
Well, he didn't kill him quite yet, but
split
him pretty good.
Right in the chops.
Yep. Joker style.
Yeah. Big thing. Eventually, Anna gets away. Frank chases her down the street. She manages to flag down a random dude in a car. Hops in the car. Frank's like, will you just stop and listen?
No. He had her in the van, remember?
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So she stabbed him in the hand.
Yeah.
In the apartment when she got the knife.
Yeah.
Knife right through the palm. That was pretty gnarly. And I think sliced him a couple times. But then
he knocks her out. He suffocates her in
the shower curtain.
Yeah, which was kind of silly. Throws her in the van, takes off. She breaks out of the van.
She wakes up and stabs him with a fucking mannequin hand.
Yeah.
Remember in the gut?
Right in the chest, it looked like.
Yeah.
Goes hauling ass, hops into a random dude's car. Frank's like, will you just wait just a goddamn minute? Let me explain. I guess she grabbed the wheel of the guy's car.
Yeah, and they ran him over.
But then slammed her into like a telephone pole. She's like paralyzed now, so he gets out.
That was pretty gnarly. Did you watch that close?
Yeah.
I mean, it's a far shot. She comes flying out the front windshield, and crashes her head against the fucking bridge pier.
And the guy driving the car, he's just dead.
Yeah.
So Frank goes, and he's like trying to talk to her as she's dying. And then the next clip we get is him walking into his apartment with a mannequin with what I assume to be Anna's scalp stapled to it.
In a wedding dress.
And he's like, oh, it's going to be great. And then that's about the time that all the mannequins start coming to life.
Like the first movie.
Yeah, just like the first movie. And they're like, you get him! God, gotta fucking get him! And then they basically kill Frank. But then at the end...
I don't think that... I mean, I think it was the same thing in the first movie. Like,
yeah.
They're alluding that they were killing him, and they're showing them rip his guts out.
Yeah.
Rip his leg off,
But
it's pretty gnarly. But then...
They did something weird in this one where they, like, rip his face off, and it looked like there was a mannequin face underneath.
Yeah.
So...
But then when the cops come, just like the original, he's just sitting in the corner. I think what ultimately killed him was the mannequin stabbing through his...
He probably bled out.
Gut. Yeah, so I think that whole hallucination at the end was...
blood loss and psychosis. Yeah, I'm into it.
Yeah.
Okay, well, that is Maniac remake from 2012. What'd you guys think of this one?
I definitely liked it better than the first one.
Okay. Monica, how about you?
It was okay.
Which one you like better?
Oh, neither.
Oh, stop it right now.
Gotta pick one.
Pick one.
Gun to your head, pick one.
I'll pick the remake.
Okay.
I personally didn't care for the. I wanted to see him, more of him.
You didn't like the style, the POV
The
style.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't like that. I kind of felt like did that because they didn't want to show too much. What's the word? Maybe they didn't want to show too much of the killing of the women. But I could have liked it better if had they shown him in more of the kill scenes.
That's fair. I think the thing that I keep coming back to is like as we're progressing through the first one, I kind of found myself empathizing a little bit with Joe Spinell's iteration of Frank. Psycho, killer, sure. But we got a pretty gnarly snapshot of his childhood and like him getting locked in the closet while mom was having gangbangs and things like that.
That's basically what happened to this guy too.
True, but I just feel that seeing Joe Spinell's character and like his facial expressions, like especially the scene when he was talking to the chick that he had bound up and he's like, "Oh mom, I love you so much. Why
don't you love me?"
Yeah. But in this one it's all POV. So instead of that, all we got was like some loose flashbacks and they're pretty hot actually. And
yeah, but still, it would fuck a kid up, you know.
It would.
She's basically go hide in the corner while I get banged by three dudes.
It would. No, I agree. I agree completely. But the original had like that character, and you could see him. This one, you just had POV, so you just had to kind of go off of the weird flashbacks and things like that and assume that he's fucked up.
Yeah.
I don't know. For that reason, I think I would take probably... Which movie am I going to put on tonight if these are my only two choices? I'd probably go with the remake. But I don't know. There's something about dirty, funky, seedy New York. You know what I mean? Not that L.A.
Dirty, funky, seedy 80s New York is Darian's kink.
It is, man. That's my jam. Not that L.A. isn't disgusting right now, but New York in the 80s, man. Find me a glory hole, and that's where I'll be. You won't have to look hard, apparently. All right, inmates. Why don't we take us a little break, and we'll come back with some other stuff, huh?
All right.
Hey, inmates. If you like what you hear, head over to the Padded Room Facebook group and support us through the Patreon link with a small monthly donation. Check out the T-Villain link at paddedroom.podbean.com and grab some t-shirts. Thanks for listening and enjoy the rest of the show.
And we are back, ladies and gentlemen. Hoo-hoo-hoo. I think it would be fun to buy a bunch of mannequins and just set them up around my house. Just to freak people out, you know? And you got to move them around periodically, Dusty.
That would be very creepy.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, you know?
And you know what? While you guys were talking, I looked it up. You could buy one as cheap as $100 all the way to $700.
I think it goes like on how much of the mannequin you want. Because
how about just the lower half?
Well, hey, I'm going to be honest with you. There's one in my attic right now, but it's just like from the neck down to like the mid hip.
Okay,
and there's no arms or legs. So I'll give it.
Okay,
I'll give it to you right now.
I'll
$20.
be leaving now.
It may or may not be coated in human skin, Dusty. Right on, man. Well, that was it. That was Maniac, and we've got another fresh set of originals and remakes coming at you. As per Tom Hardy, we are going to be doing the original Friday the 13th next week.
All right,
and jumping right into the remake thereafter. Prepare yourself for some tits.
So are we watching...
Is it Friday the 13th or Nightmare on Elm Street?
Friday the 13th.
Okay.
So we're watching the very first Friday the 13th.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Which I believe, in my humble opinion, has the hottest Crystal Lake girl in it. I'll expand on that next week. We'll get. I don't want to blow that story just yet. Regardless,
you don't
inmates,
want to blow your load just yet.
Oh, I already did that. Don't worry about that. We're talking about the chick from the Deep House. That was Arnold, by the way.
Get to the job!
Go on, do it! What are you waiting for? All right. Stupid. All right, inmates. What we've got going on is the next iteration of the Terror Dome. We're going to do the new movies. We're going to do the movies that we want two brackets, okay? We want one of movies that you find to be the best horror films made. So that's going to cover your Jaws, your The Thing, Texas Chainsaw Massacre, your Night of the Living Dead. Movies that we know to be true and tried classics. And then on the other side of the bracket, we want your guilty pleasure movies. Movies that you know are bad, that we all know are bad, but still, for whatever reason, hold up for you specifically. So get those into us as soon as you can. Next Terror Dome is coming up. First week in August is when we're going to lay it all out. So let us know about your movie picks. Tim's already got Jaws. So I think we need to have another. We need one bad but good shark movie in there. But I don't want Sharknado, so don't pick that, okay? While you're contemplating that, and by the way, you can get a hold of us if you want to. Area code 775-387-0275 or mail at Padded Room Podcast is the way to go. Let us know what you think. Get your picks in as soon as you can. But while you're thinking about that, we're going to tell you what movies we got to watch this week in a little segment called What Are You Looking At?
What are you looking at?
Oh, dudes, I am in the throes of a full-on insurgency. Yeah, it's true.
Tell.
My in-laws are here, and when they are here, they control the TV, and I'm not allowed to watch my gory, disgusting shit. So, thus, I was relegated to Jackass, Best and Last from 2026. Took the kids to see this in the theater. Are you guys well-versed on the Jackass situation?
I think I've seen them all until this one.
To see it.
What now, Monica?
I said I can't wait to see it.
Prepare yourself for a lot of old footage. And that sucks. Because, like, some of your favorite bits are in there, but at the same time, it's like we've already seen that. There is some new stuff also. It gets very sentimental towards the end because, as you know, some of the guys are no longer with us.
I know my favorite one.
Which one?
Ryan
Dunn, right?
Yes.
That dude was a trooper.
That's when you're watching the original show, he wouldn't be the one that I thought would be dead by now. I thought Steve-O would be dead 10 times over. I thought Bam would be dead. He almost died a few times. But
yes.
Ryan, I was like, that guy's kind of normal-ish. You know what I'm saying? Like,
no, but I thought, I mean, if I had to make like a Jackass Deadpool, Ryan would not have been at the top.
No.
But at the same time, it's like, God, he never said no to anything. He's the one that put the car up his butt.
Yeah.
That was my favorite one.
We're juveniles.
We are. He never said no to anything. God damn it. And you know what? Like, there's kind of a weird thing towards the end of the movie where it's like, okay, we're going to pass the torch on to these guys, but we're still going to kind of be around. But at the same time, it's like we are filming our last Jackass bit. And this is it. And after this, we're done. Because Johnny Knoxville is fucked up, man.
Oh, yeah.
He's had, like, whatever happened to the parole officer, I think that's what Johnny Knoxville had. Like, with the back surgery. It's gnarly. I
can imagine.
He, like, has trouble walking, and they did a lot of making fun of his Fear Factor stuff.
Yeah, that's what he's doing now is a Fear Factor.
Yeah, but he's hosting. He doesn't have to actually do any of that. But I don't know, man. It's fun. It's a good time. I would say if you are a Jackass aficionado, you could probably wait because you're going to get a lot of the same old bits that you've already seen. It's got a lot of it is kind of flashbacky. So other than that, it's a good show. Check it out, I guess.
All right.
Bam is not in it. There is one segment that he's in, and it's I feel like it was shot before whatever happened, and I'm not sure what happened.
Is he's dead? No,
Bam? Bam's alive.
He's
that's
alive.
what I thought.
But like
did they have a falling out kind of thing?
So as I understand it, and I could be completely wrong, Bam fell into full blown reckless alcoholism
and other things, I guess, too.
Too. But like he got removed from Jackass 3. He basically he was too wild. They couldn't even have him on set. Wow. And a lot of that decision was made by Johnny Knoxville and a guy named Jeff Tremaine, who is the director of all the Jackass stuff. Okay. They try. I don't know. Steve-O says that they tried to get him help, but he wouldn't accept it. Other people say that like nobody tried to help him, but they kept using his old footage to make money. So I don't know. Regardless, Bam will not participate in anything that Jeff Tremaine or Johnny Knoxville does ever again.
Okay.
Which is weird because Phil and April, Bam's parents, showed up to the premiere of this last Jackass movie.
Man, I can't believe Phil's still alive. That dude is
He's in a wheelchair. He can't walk anymore.
Probably lost a couple toes like poor old Dr. Dale.
He's a fucking wreck. Just like Dr. Dale. He is a fucking wreck. But as he should be after all the beatings he took from Bam.
And the heaviness.
The weight could have done, yeah, there is that. Anyway, that's all I got to watch this week. Dusty, what do you got?
I was in the wilds for 10 days, so I didn't get to watch hardly anything, but we did start watching, I guess it's season 3 of The House of the Dragon.
Okay.
Pretty good. Like, the first episode, real good. I don't know if you've watched any of them yet.
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
Well, anyway, it's good. A lot of dragon stuff, and, but that's all we got to watch, really, is because when you're, have one TV in said trailer, and the kids are like, I want to watch a movie. I don't know, fuck off, I guess. I'm not watching anything.
I am, dude, let me tell you, I am reliving every Marvel movie ever made.
I would imagine. Yep.
As we are up to Venom, Let There Be Carnage right now. Mm-hmm. And I think I've got another year and a half left
Yeah.
before I'm actually up to speed. But I'm with you, man, because it's either that or Bob's Burger. So if I want to watch a legit horror movie, I have to
go
set
to your bedroom.
I got to set my alarm for like 4 a.m. I got to
gotcha.
get up before
Yeah.
anybody wakes up. And I got to be as quiet as shit, because if anybody else wakes up, Dad, what are you doing? Let's watch the fucking now.
Yeah, well,
That's great.
that was my life in the trailer. There's only one TV, so,
Dude, I got a
Nothing.
house full of TVs.
Me too.
They don't give a shit. Whichever TV I'm watching, that's where they want to go play their video games.
Yeah. Well, that's the problem, is you got all the video games hooked up to this one.
No! Every TV in this house has a video game to it. Whichever one I'm watching, you got I want to play the old school Sega Genesis. Fuck out of here. It's great. All right, Monica, what do you got for us this week?
So I went back in time Saturday after everybody left, and I had to distract the dogs. I put on Demons and turned it up very loud.
Oh. What the fuck happened to Rosemary?
That was a good movie.
It's a great
It is
show.
a good movie.
Break
Damn
everything!
good
Break everything!
And then I went back and watched Assault on Precinct 13, the original.
That one is, I think, better than the remake.
I was craving the soundtrack.
To the
Like-
original?
Yes,
Okay.
I was like, I remembered it, and I was like, I really want to hear the music in there. It was so good, and it was so good to watch it with that movie.
It's John Carpenter.
Yes, well, that's why I was like, damn, this is good.
Yeah.
And then I watched the new Russell Crowe and Luke Evans movie, The Get Out.
Okay.
That was, I don't know if you guys watch those kind of movies. It was a crime show. Russell Crowe was an owner of a club, and Luke Evans. It's all the way around surprises. Aaron Paul played in it as well.
Ooh.
They were robbing Russell Crowe. Like every time he went to do a night drop, Aaron Paul would be stealing the money from him.
Okay.
And then Luke Evans was an undercover agent who was trying to buy the club from Russell Crowe. So it was pretty good.
Okay.
And then I watched Obsession.
All right. What'd you think?
And I want to know what makes this a horror movie.
Like the last, I'll tell you what makes it a horror movie for dudes, because
Psycho.
psycho clingy
Psycho
broads
thing, yeah.
are fucking horrifying.
Scary. I'm pregnant! Oh, shit.
Oh my god, it's horrifying for men,
Yes.
Monica. That's all it is.
I really felt like this is not a horror movie. It fell in the category of the other movie, Obsession, with Beyonce, The Hand That Rocks the Cradle.
So it's
This
basically
movie.
just a hottie that falls wildly, crazily in love with somebody. He thinks he wants it, but then when she goes into the deep end, now you're in the deep end.
It's
Yes.
the
Okay.
moral of the story. Any
Be
kind
careful
of
what you wish for.
the monkey's paw. That's
Yeah.
what it is.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, you're never gonna get the wish that you want.
No. What you
And
want.
oh boy, is she fucking
Yeah.
psycho.
Man, I would have been like the one guy. I wish for $1 billion.
That's me.
Yeah.
I'll buy that broad. I don't care.
And then I watched this one that I kept hearing people say, oh, it's a good movie. It's called Loner.
Okay.
And it was a horrible movie. It's basically about a loser guy who goes into the woods and is trying to film a podcast radio show for people to see how to survive out there. And that's it. That's pretty much it. He accidentally kills a girl and then decides that he's going to go live in the woods forever. And I wasted an hour and a half on this.
That's
Well-
time you'll never get back.
I'm intrigued. I'm intrigued by Loner. And I have to judge Monica's barometer because if she says I wasted my time, that means I'm going to like it a little bit.
Yeah.
So there's going to be some.
You do like a
redeeming-
lot of dumb shit.
I do. So if she's like, I hate this fucking thing, I mean, okay, maybe I should check it out.
Well, I don't like when I tell you guys what I watch. I don't want to give a lot away just in case people are gonna watch it.
Sure.
But I'm pretty much to the point. There was maybe 3 actors in the movie that you got to see talk, and that was it. So I was like, this is a piece of crap movie. Like, I don't even understand what the gist was. You're kind of chubby, overweight, not attractive guy. You go into the woods.
Okay, now I understand a lot more.
You can't, like, comprehend and live in the real world. You don't have a girlfriend. You got nothing going on. Okay, he's a loner. The name of the movie.
Nailed it.
Very on the nose.
Yes, ma'am.
And that's all I want.
Okay. All right. How about a little immersion therapy then?
All right.
Immersion therapy.
So I have a bit of a confession to make in regards to Tim with the number 1. So here's the problem, man. I'm reading/listening to a book right now called Blitzed.
Okay.
And it's basically about the use of methamphetamine by the Third Reich in Nazi Germany. And, like, it's very well, I'm a bit of a military historian, so it's very interesting to me. To anybody else, I'm sure it would bore the fucking bejesus out of you. But as I'm listening to this book and trying to watch this movie, I can't help but think of, like, the Aryan youth look of this robot. I mean, sure, he gets that weird upgrade. He's like, I think you found me creepy, so I got my hair dyed. Okay, you're acting even more like a Nazi. Okay? You know what I mean? Not only a Nazi, but a Nazi on meth, because that kind of explains a little bit about that. Other than that, I thought it was a decent show. I mean, we kind of knew where it was going, right? The AI was going to take over and start experiencing human-esque emotions, but ramp it up to 900. Not that far away from, like, a Megan.
Reminded me more of, what's that one that we watched? It's like the dude, they got the fuck bots that, you know.
Oh, yeah. Companion.
Yeah. That's
Yeah,
more
that
like
too.
That, yeah.
Yeah, see, and that was going to be my next question. Can we not get, like, a female one of these?
I guarantee you could.
I'm sure you could, but because the wife was the developer, I'm sure she asked for the male.
Uh-huh.
So there's that. But I don't know, man. It was fine. It was a good show, I thought.
Why does Tim have a 12-inch dong?
Because the wife was a developer. She developed the dong. I don't know. Monica, what'd you think of this one, love?
I enjoyed it, and I don't know that girl's name, but she's the one from Psycho Killer.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I like her. I hope she's going to continue on in these kind of movies. But, I enjoyed Tim.
I agree.
She was in something else, too. Weren't you? We
Cold
were talking
Storage.
About. Yes. Cold Storage. Yeah. Monica
with,
and I have seen that
Steve,
one.
Steve Harrington. Yeah, she cleans up really nice. When they're going out on the town and she's got like the low cut dress. I was used to seeing her in Psycho Killer, where she's like this grizzled detective type.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she's not very, she's not sexied up in Cold Storage either. She's wearing like a uniform.
Yeah.
So it's just like...
So there's that.
Yeah.
Not a bad show. I mean, you kind of know what you're getting into right from the get-go. That being said, Monica, what do you got for us this week?
This week we are going to go back to 2023 and check out Night of the Hunted, where Alex is going to make a pit stop at the wrong gas station.
Oh, yeah, she is. Check that chat out, inmates. What is that streaming on, Monica?
You can find that on Tubi.
Check it out. We'll do the same and compare notes next week. But now it's time for a round of Who is Daddy?
Who is Daddy?
First, my clues from last week. Well, inmates, I am what you call a bit of a ladies' man, but I have a very specific taste because I like single moms. And not only do I like single moms, but I like to move in and inflect my style of parenting on all the kids, and sometimes it's a little rough because I have some very specific ideas about how kids should be raised, and if they don't like it, I punch them in the face, or I choke them, or I sometimes light them on fire, but that was only in the third sequel. I am, of course, stepfather. I went with the first one, but I'll take the second one, Alan. You're good with that. Those movies are very strange, and they're very Hallmark.
I only saw the first one.
I did all of them, including the remake, which actually wasn't that bad.
I didn't know they did a remake.
They just kind of ramped up the brutality a little bit. Yeah, 2006, if I'm not mistaken. I mean, if your parents aren't divorced, then you don't have anything to worry about, really. Yeah. But what's his name? Quinn? Something Quinn. He played the stepfather. And
Isn't it Terry Quinn?
Terry Quinn, that's right. Terry O'Quinn. And he was just such an unassuming guy because he would just show up with his big smile. Hi. He was basically Ned Flanders.
Yeah, he was a very, what do you want to call it? Sheep in wolf's clothing? Or
totally.
Wolf in sheep's clothing?
Totally.
Yeah.
But, as the story went on, you would get, he had, 3 or 4 different families going. And he's just hopping from one to the other to the other. Maniac, that guy. Who has the energy for that?
Oh, I don't have enough energy for one family.
Exactly. I would love to bang single moms, but I don't want to have to, dude. How many flag football teams is that I got to coach? Fuck off. I can't even. I've got to coach against myself next week, as it is. All right, inmates. Who might I be this week, you ask? Well, I am a bit of a historian / folklorist, and I am delving deep into a very specific region of Ireland, which has its own urban legends / folk myth situation going on. I'm going to bring my buddy with me, who is a young, aspiring, but will be very big actor, but he will later on have some problems with prostitutes. It's going to be a bit of a thing. But more to the point, there's a large piece of fishing bait. Okay? You can bait your hook with this big son of a bitch, and you might catch a big Irish fish, or you may end up in the thing's domicile, which is... It's a very bad situation, inmates. And this should be Tom Hardy's third consecutive get, because we're making this about as easy as we possibly can, you son of a bitch.
Read between the lines.
Come on, dude. I'm laying it on pretty thick for you here, Tom Hardy. You better get this one. Who might I be, you ask, inmates? Tune in next week and I'll drop some knowledge on you. In the meantime, I think that's about going to do it for us. Join us next week for the original Friday the 13th.
All right.
As prescribed by the man himself, Tom Hardy. You're going to love it. We're going to love it. I'm going to tell you who the hottest chick in Crystal Lake history is. In the meantime, like, comment, subscribe wherever you found this show. That helps our visibility quite a bit. If you got something to say... We're going to make fun of you, but you can say it anyway. Area code 775-387-0275 is the mental health hotline. Or mail@paddedroompodcast.com. Drop us an email if you don't want to hear your voice on the air. That's fine. I understand. Terradome is ramping up very soon. Get us your favorite movies, plus your favorite your favorite not so good movie. Your the movies that you know are the best, plus your favorite guilty pleasure movies, if that makes sense. I want to hear it all. We'll lock it into a bracket, and we'll all vote on it and make fun of you in the end. For Monica, you got anything else on the week?
No, that'll do it. But thank you, everybody.
Absolutely. Dusty?
Thanks for listening.
You guys are the best. You knew that already. For Siren Head, whoever the hell this guy is. For scorpions and the damage they can do to your dogs. Or not even, I guess, not that much damage because it just kind of put her to sleep for a little bit, right, Monica?
Yeah.
Yeah, she'll be fine. Weird ambient, like clips, like Yule log clips that you can find on YouTube. Maniacs, their perspectives on what they're doing, if that makes you feel any better about what's going on, not me. Various other things that show up in water parks and the Padded Room podcast. I'm afraid visiting hours are over.